Welcome to the Bogart Podcast, episode number 20.
2.
No, it's 20.
22.
No, it's 20.
No, it's 22.
Actually, you know what? We missed an episode. I noticed that when I was looking through our list on YouTube, we're missing episode 17. So
Oh my goodness.
technically we're on episode 19, but tonight we're on episode 20. I'm Evan Bogart. With me is my co-host David Parshall, coming to you
As always.
from Jacksonville, Florida, and we got a show for you tonight. Call in the show.
You say that every time. We got a show for you tonight.
We do. Call in the show 585-678-1660. That's 585-678-1660. Email the show at thebogartpodcast@gmail.com. So yeah, how was your week, my brother?
It was okay.
Yeah.
How was yours?
Mine was pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, just
Did you get that rush taken care of?
Yep, get that rash taken care of. Yeah, I don't know. It was just I worked this whole week and my body's pretty sore, so did some
Well,
new
you know what they say, pain is weakness leaving your body.
yeah, something like that. But yeah, yeah, I worked in a different area this week. I worked in the nursing home.
Was it awesome?
It was different.
Good, bad, good, different, or bad, different, or different?
It was just different. It was, it's not as much walking as I do trash and linen, but it's just different. You just clean the resident's room, basically. So, but I got my first paycheck.
And it was awesome.
It was awesome. Besides
The most money you ever made?
no. It's not the most money I've ever made, but I mean, it was a decent paycheck. But the one thing I'm not going to do this coming up week is put stuff on my account. Like energy drinks, lunches. I'm going to play a game with you.
Okay.
You're going to guess how much I spent.
$250.
No. You want to go higher or lower? Well, obviously.
It's lower.
Yeah. Much lower. I spent.
$100.
You're close.
$95.
It was $120
Oh, Jesus.
that I spent on my account. So it was.
Spent $120 on drinks and food for those 2 weeks that he was working there.
That's not too bad.
That is too bad.
So
10 days, so it's like $12 a day.
yeah, something like that. It was like $12 a day or something like that. But I spent $16 on drinks at the gift shop and drinks at the coffee shop, and I spent cafeteria wise $86. I'm thinking though, as we talked in our past podcast, like people not ringing in their order and then I ring it in and accidentally get charged for their past meal and mine. So I mean, I don't know, but I just bought like $120 worth of groceries tonight. So I'm not going to eat anything from the cafeteria or drink wise.
Yeah.
So
And then yeah.
yeah, I made like a list of like meals that I could make meal prep wise, and then I can just grab and go.
So what are you gonna make?
I made chicken.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
No, I made
Ramen noodle cups.
No, I got like chicken salad, a couple other things like buffalo chicken wraps. What else did I have? Just easy, quick stuff that I can just pop or take with me.
You should do ramen noodles.
I
Get a I don't know what they come in. You can get them like a 12-pack or whatever for like a couple bucks.
Yeah.
You got 2 weeks worth of lunches.
Yeah. I noticed that, like, if you don't buy soda at Dollar General,
Mm-hmm.
or if you do buy soda at Dollar General, it's so much cheaper than buying it at, like, or Wegmans, Walmart, and stuff like that, because they have deals where you can buy 3 12-packs for $12. So, I mean, I looked on Instacart, and they wanted, like, $8 for one 12-pack.
God.
It's crazy. So I bought a bunch of groceries, and
Just imagine how much you would save if you didn't use those home delivery services.
I mean, it's really not that much. This is the first time I used it in a while, and you save money if you don't get it delivered the same day. Mm-hmm. If you let's say I ordered it today and have it delivered tomorrow, it's so much cheaper than just having it delivered an hour after you order it.
Yeah.
So,
but just imagine how much you would save if you didn't do it. Is that your first one of the night?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I took a nap earlier.
Why would you take a nap this late in the day?
Well,
you're gonna be up all night now.
Well, that's all right, because I'm gonna edit the podcast tonight, get that all set in stone, because this past podcast I had it ready on, I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday, and I was so tired I didn't even use my computer, and so I ended up uploading it on Friday. So this time I'm gonna stay up, edit the podcast, get it uploaded, so Wednesday it will go up. So, but yeah, the dogs made a mess of the spare bedroom. So,
again?
I mean, I gotta shampoo the carpet tomorrow.
You're gonna have to surrender them.
No. I can't do that. No.
Sure you can.
No, they're
Sure
fine.
you can. No, you gotta surrender them, and then you don't have to worry about it. You can work double shifts.
No, I
Yeah.
can't do it.
You can.
No.
You can, and you must.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You have to.
No.
Yep.
No.
You can't even take care of them now.
Yes, we can. I mean, Laura didn't have to work this whole past...
Pooping all over the house. They're chewing up everything. They're eating all your little geo-trackers that you have on them.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's what dogs do. What are you supposed to do?
Not if you train them.
Well, they're just a little stressed. Well, it's not really Lucy's fault. It's May.
Other dog that you shouldn't even got.
It's all right.
No, you should have just let her get euthanized.
Oh, my God. You're so bad, man.
Yeah, whatever.
But
So we have a friend. They have some Dalmatians, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the older one that they've had for 7 years is the aggressive one, right? Who's like causing all the problems with the other one.
Yeah.
And like they fight all the time. And so you want to adopt those dogs too?
No.
Have some more dogs that you can't handle?
No, we are pet out. That didn't even make sense. We are at our limit.
Max capacity for animals?
Yeah.
See, if you just had cats, you wouldn't have to really worry about anything.
Yeah, but I hate cats. When we grew up, we had a cat named Pity. And
No, you didn't. That's a lie.
no, yeah, we did. Actually, the cat is still alive, and it's living at my parents' house all the way in the Adirondacks.
In Dugway?
No, they don't live there anymore.
That's impossible. We've been out of school for almost 20 years.
Yeah, they moved.
There's no way the cat's that old.
Oh, it is.
There's no way.
How much?
We've been out what for almost 15 years?
Something around there.
I don't know.
Yeah, the cat's still alive.
There's no way.
I
There's no way that you've had that cat that long.
We had, because we got the cat my senior year in high school.
See, that doesn't count because you pretty much moved out here and there.
What?
You
Anyways.
said growing up that you had a cat.
Oh, okay. Well, Yeah, it doesn't count. I guess you could say that. But I mean, yeah, the cat's still going, and it's on its last legs, though. I guess my parents made a surprise visit. This was it yesterday?
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Awesome. So you got home and they're just hanging out,
well,
in the trailer park.
they texted me on Friday saying that they're going to come home this weekend to visit Grandma, and so yeah, they popped by and we chatted, and so.
What day was that? Was they come over yesterday?
Yesterday,
Saturday?
yeah, Saturday.
Oh. So it really wasn't much of a surprise then if they told you the day before.
Yeah, I mean it was, but I didn't know they were coming home to visit, so, but
Yeah, awesome. What's new with them?
not much. They are spending time with my nieces up in the small town called Broad Auburn. It
It's
is
funny that you say they're spending time with my nieces instead of saying they're spending time with their grandkids.
well, I mean they're my nieces, right?
Yeah, but they're their grandkids.
Yeah,
They're grandkids.
yeah, they're grandkids. So
It's not your nieces. You didn't do anything to get them.
yeah, true. But yeah, so they're spending time with the grandchildren. They're just living the old life.
Are they pretty awesome grandparents?
Yeah, I mean my mom's retired now, and so she spends most of the time with my nieces. So, but yeah, she's spending time with them, just being a grandma to them and stuff like that. So.
What kind of fun stuff does she do with them?
Most of the time my mom just like
Uh-oh.
babysits and stuff like that.
Babysits and that's it?
Yeah, I mean the kids these days are just wired to their tablets and smart devices. I mean they forget how to play outside. So my mom's like, you got to go outside for at least 2 hours today.
At least 2 hours a day, yeah.
Because they're just wired, and I just got done Christmas shopping for.
Did you get anything good?
Oh yeah, I got my brother. We exchanged ugly sweatshirts, and I got this like astronaut one. It's like a Santa like in space. I thought it was funny.
Should you be talking about that? Is your brother one of the few listeners?
Nah, I don't think he listens. And then I got my dad another ugly sweater, but it was like a skier, like Santa Claus skiing.
Mm-hmm.
Got my mom. Well, I'm actually not going to say my mom's stuff because my mom listens to the podcast.
Oh,
But
listen.
yeah, so yeah, I got.
You should move your hand from that microphone.
Oh, I don't know. It's recording from my Blue Yeti. Got Christmas presents for them. And
What are you gonna get, Laura?
I'm not going to say it because she listens.
Because people will tell her.
Yeah.
The people here.
But
I got the bathroom door open just to hear what my gift is.
yeah, no, I'm not saying what your gift is. So
Did you get her Backstreet Boys tickets?
no, I don't. I mean, I didn't even know if they're going to have a tour near us anytime soon.
I think that they're going. I think they're currently touring.
Yeah, they're in Europe right now.
Oh.
So
We listened to their Christmas album today.
did you listen to the Christmas album today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed.
You weren't. Hold on one second. Here, you want to?
Shut those dogs up.
Yeah. Laura likes the Christmas album, and then she watches They put up like a new music video. All right, come on, Maddie.
Shut that dog up.
Maddie, calm down. So yeah, they have like this music video, right? It's them just fooling around, and then they have their Christmas music and stuff like that. But it's Laura loves the Christmas album, so you know what, that's all that counts.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
No, I mean, what do you expect? They're just remastering old classics,
No, they're not remastering. They're just
covering old.
putting their take or their take on old classics. Like I said, I wasn't really impressed. I was like, why are they saying like that? But whatever.
Yeah.
So what's the hot gossip around the park?
Not much. I mean, yeah, nothing much really. It's been kind of quiet here. Not really anything's going on.
Did you inquire about that shed?
No, I didn't.
Why? You should have. You should do it.
You know what, though? If I got that
I'm
shed...
gonna remind you tomorrow.
All right. But if I did get that shed, we would have to move it. I wouldn't know how to move it. How would you move, like, a huge shed?
You pay them to do it. It's like, I'll give you $100.
Pay who?
The property management.
They're not going to want to do that. I mean, unless... I mean, I don't know.
You call your homeboy Dirt Dan.
Oh, yeah? You get a bunch of people and just pay them to move it?
Yeah, get them beer and pizza.
Beer and pizza. No, I'm actually Dirt Dan. Probably in the next month is going to do an estimate on how much it's going to cost to do the living room, the hallway, and spare bedroom.
Do what to them?
Put hardwood floor down.
Mm.
So he's going to do an estimate, and we'll see what happens.
I hope he takes advantage of you.
Well, he probably will. I mean...
Because you only want to, see what he's up to when you want something.
Well, it plays in the, I don't know how to explain it, but if he doesn't reach out to me to be a friend, and I reach out to him once in a while...
He does.
No, he doesn't.
Last
Thanksgiving.
We talked about it last time.
Yeah, he reached out to me last Thanksgiving.
And you're like, I can't talk to you right now. I'm with my family.
Yeah, I mean,
You terrible friend. Terrible friend.
Yeah, I guess I'm the horrible friend in this relationship. So.
Yeah, fuck you, Dan.
But no, I'm gonna reach out, or next month he's gonna come over and give me an estimate.
Cool.
Yep. So yeah. So how was your week, my friend?
Yeah, the missus screwed up her neck somehow, some way.
Oh no.
So she's been out of it. When she turns her head, she turns her whole body.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
So she attempted to go see, Navy medical. Be like, oh, sorry, we can't do anything. Come back on Friday.
Oh no.
So we did that, and but it's been slowly getting better. But tomorrow, I think she has a follow-up. I honestly can't remember when it is, so I'm going to karate chop her in the neck till it fucks it all up again. So it goes into her medical record. So when she gets out, she gets that 100% disability. And, yeah. And so we had, I don't want to say we had some friends over. We have these friends that we had when we were all active duty. They live in Kentucky, where the lady friend is from, and her husband's from Lake George. And so they got married and moved to her hometown. And she is in the dog shows, right? So she has a dog, and she puts them in dog shows. So there was one in Greater Ocala, Florida, which is a couple hours southwest of here.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude, Tim, his name is, his parents, or his mom, lives in St. Augustine, which is, a city on the coast here that we haven't been to. We were going to go to it, but, it didn't end up happening. But, so, yeah, they came down for a dog show, and then went to his mom's house. And then they would come up every day, and we'd hang out, except Thursday. They did Thanksgiving. We did Thanksgiving with these one friends, the people that have the dogs and the kid that's Harper's age.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we hung out with them again on Friday, and, yeah, that was about it.
That sounds good. Yeah, our Thanksgiving went pretty well. I had to work the next day, so I usually have a few drinks, and but I had to work the next day, so it was good though. We cooked our free turkey, and
How big was it?
19 pounds.
Was there enough turkey for everyone?
Oh yeah, there's still a lot of turkey left over. I mean, I've been eating it for the past since Friday. We're recording this on a Sunday, so
Yeah.
yeah. So I've been eating turkey leftovers every night with green bean casserole, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and
Cranberry sauce.
you know what? Laura was telling me when she was shopping for everything for Thanksgiving, she couldn't find cranberry sauce anywhere.
Now, how do you like your cranberry sauce? Do you like it out of the can, where it's like when you take it out of the can, it's like the can shape?
Yeah.
Right? Is that how you like
Like
it?
the Jell-O
Like-
kind?
Or do you get like cranberries and make your own cranberry sauce? We just like smash them up in a pot, add some sugar in there, boil it, and let it reduce, and
Oh, yeah. No, I like the cheap stuff.
you know, do the cheap stuff.
Yeah, the cheap stuff. I
So now do you make slices out of the cranberry sauce? It's like Jell-O.
yeah,
Out of the can, or do you just like smash it all up and all that stuff?
No, I just slice it like it's like a
That's funny.
like a hobo. Just slice it up. No, I mean, I do like the regular cranberry sauce, the one you were talking about where you take the actual cranberries and mash it up and stuff I like that too, but you can't really buy that. I mean, you could probably find it at Wegmans or something like that, but
I gotta go to the grocer's freezer section and look for cranberries.
yeah, I'm
It's like, oh, I never thought about that.
yeah, I never thought about that. So, but yeah, so
Did you make a sandwich at all out of all the leftovers? Where you take like a third slice of bread and you dip it in gravy. So you like, you ever watch the TV show Friends?
yeah,
That episode where Ross is like freaking out because someone ate his sandwich, his Thanksgiving leftover sandwich.
I mean, I've watched
You ever make one
Friends.
of those?
Yeah, I mean, no,
I take it you never made one.
no, I mean, I usually make like if I have bread, make a sandwich. I'll put like turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes with gravy. But I didn't have any bread, so yeah,
Yeah, he calls it the moist maker. That gravy soaked.
the moist maker.
Right? Isn't that what he calls it? You're not paying attention. You're reading. It's okay.
Moist
Yeah.
maker.
Yeah, there's you probably are not familiar with it. Wawa, ever heard of that gas station?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Convenience store. So they do like I don't know what they call it, like the gobbler or something. So it's like a Thanksgiving sandwich. Then there's another sandwich place that I've been seeing ads for that does it too. I've never had it, but yeah.
Yeah. So I probably will eat one more day of the leftovers and then probably toss everything.
What? Well, once you take this, do you like have all the turkey on the carcass? still,
Yeah.
or do you like just make a stock out of it?
Oh yeah,
Throw it into the big pot. Add some,
water.
well, water. But a lot of recipes call for carrots, celery, and onion.
Oh, okay.
I would do it without the onion because I hate onions. You just boil it and boil it and boil it and boil it.
Yeah,
And then you strain it.
Yeah.
And then you like make a chicken or a turkey stock.
yeah. But one of the meals one of the things I got for the lunches for work was cream and broccoli soup. Or no, what is it called? Cheddar? No.
Cheddar. Cream of onion soup.
No.
Cream of mushroom soup.
No.
Cheddar
Broccoli and
soup.
cheese soup.
Broccoli and cheese soup.
Yeah. I love that stuff.
All right.
Panera.
Here's what you should. Yes.
Yeah, Panera Bread
Yeah, go ahead.
has a
Okay. Yep.
Panera Bread has a broccoli and cheese soup, and I love it.
Out of a bread bowl.
Well, yeah, out of the Red Bull. Usually, I order the Red Bull on the side and then soup in a cup. So when we bring it home, we can assemble it. But
Well, usually if you order it and you do it to go, they're gonna do that anyways.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I always thought they always put it in the bread bowl. That's why I order it separate.
No.
Oh, that's something, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
But
So what you should do with all your turkey leftovers or your Thanksgiving leftovers, take some turkey, the mashed potatoes, all the stuff, and throw it in a Ziploc bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like your meal prepping, and freeze it all.
yeah, I'm just sick of turkey.
So you don't end up throwing it out.
Yeah,
And you do one once a month
we
at
have
work.
another turkey that's in the freezer now
Mm-hmm.
that we're probably gonna cook on
Christmas.
around Christmas, my birthday. But my parents asked me what I wanted for my birthday when we go visit them, and they were like, "Oh, well, we could do lasagna, we can do ribs." I'm like, "Yeah, ribs. Let's do ribs." And so we're gonna have ribs because I'm gonna visit them on the weekend of the 10th
Mm-hmm.
of December, and we're gonna stay there overnight, and we're gonna have ribs, and then I'm gonna buy the dinosaur barbecue rib sauce.
How close to Syracuse are they?
They're way past Syracuse, like
you know
between
that there's
Utica and Albany.
Because you know that there's a dinosaur barbecue up there. Also.
Yeah, no, they live about 3 hours away. So
Oh man, how far do they live? You said they 3 hours away?
Yeah.
Or 3 hours away from Syracuse?
no, 3 hours away from where I live.
Oh.
So yeah, they moved 2017, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe before, maybe after, but around that time they sold my childhood home. They sold it because there was really, I
Because
mean,
they were sick of you.
yeah, basically. So yeah, so my brother lives in Broad Auburn where they live now, and so they wanted to spend time with the grandchildren. So I mean, I wouldn't blame them. I mean, there's really nothing here
Are you going to move up there too?
now.
You should do it.
It's like in the middle of nowhere, like Dugway was, and I like being close to cities and stuff like that. So,
There was a house for sale on Dugway not too long ago.
oh really?
Yeah, it was like a weird shaped, like a circular house. I can't remember if I sent it to you or not.
No, you didn't. But no,
No, I feel like I did, and you just ignored it like you do everything else.
no, I didn't. I didn't get it. But
I might not have sent it to you.
yeah, they Ricky, my childhood friend, his parents sold their house too, and then they moved.
Oh yeah.
They moved to Honeoye
Florida.
Lake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, didn't they have like a cottage out there for like the longest time also?
I think his grandparents own a house on the lake, and so I'm guessing they bought a place near that because they live on Honeoye Lake now. I looked on the real estate, how much a house goes in Canandaigua Lake, $1 million.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's crazy. $1 million for a house on Canandaigua Lake.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, it wasn't even that big of a house either. It was like kind of like a cottage.
Yeah, that's what they all are. Little cottages.
But I guess if I had, like, let's say if the Powerball winning that was $1 billion, I guess I would buy like a little lake house or a little house on the lake. So, but yeah.
It's the dream. It's the dream.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the dream. I mean, I'm going to, after we get the podcast studio up and running, I'm going to set up a 401k at work.
No, you should do that now.
I'm going to wait until after I get the podcast stuff all.
No, you should do it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have one. I don't. I just, saved all my money from the time when I was working.
But doesn't the military have like a pension?
Yeah, well, they changed the way that they do things, but yeah, they used to do like you do, 20 years and then you get, your retirement. But they also have a thing called the thrift savings plan, which is like a 401k.
Oh, okay.
But the years that the Biden administration and Biden have been in office, like my wife, she contributes to the thing, and it's just been doing so poorly since he's been in the office.
Mm.
And yeah, and so is everybody else's.
Yeah. It's just, when I was doing grocery shopping today, I noticed how much prices went up on because I wanted to make BLTs for one of my lunches, and I looked up cooked bacon, and it was like $2 more than what I would have bought probably a year ago.
So what's bacon go for? $2 the cooked bacon go for?
$6 something.
Good.
Yeah.
We haven't bought bacon in forever. It's because I don't like Aldi's bacon.
Well,
And,
I went shopping at Wegmans. I didn't go to Aldi's this time because all the stuff I really wanted, I just wanted it ready to go. Like the chicken salad, I bought like a big container of it. Well, I mean, I bought a big.
Why don't you just make egg salad sandwiches?
No, I don't like egg salad sandwiches. After having them at Naples, I had them. It seemed like every other day they would have egg salad sandwiches in high school, and I can't eat them anymore because of it.
Why would you get them in the first place?
I think, well, I don't. I think I liked them. I liked egg salad sandwiches when I was a kid, but now I can't stand it. I don't know why. But yeah, so everything that I bought from Wegmans is already ready. I didn't have to make it, so I could just whip it up real quick, put it in a Tupperware container, and go. So,
yeah.
But Aldi's doesn't have a lot of the ready to go stuff. So.
Interesting.
So, yep, did that, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy tomorrow. I have off. Gonna watch this.
Are you back to your regularly scheduled schedule?
Yeah. I'll have this weekend.
But it's gonna be what? Tuesday through Friday.
Yep, and then I have the weekend off, and then I would be Monday through
Friday.
No, it would be Monday through Thursday. Have Friday off, and then work the weekend.
Oh.
So.
I don't like that at all.
Well, I mean, that's how it works. I mean, I can't really change it. So.
You can. You're sleeping with the person that makes the schedule.
No. She's just the supervisor for when they're.
Oh, you're sleeping with a supervisor.
Yeah, there you go. So.
Well, when is Laura going to start making the schedule?
I don't know.
You should ask her.
She's asleep, so I'm not
Go wake her up.
No, I'm not gonna wake her up.
Wake her up.
No. But yeah, so. Yep. So I'm just.
I don't know if you can tell I trimmed my mustache.
Did you?
I'm sick of it.
I haven't shaved in
2 days?
I think it's 3 days. I haven't shaved.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
me too.
I think I'm gonna grow back out my beard, but not.
No, you shouldn't. Don't do it.
Why not?
Just keep going.
Just keep
Clean shaven and bick your head every time you shave your beard.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. And your eyebrows too.
Let me check to see if we have any texts or emails because I posted something.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Well, I did. I'm the thingy.
On Instagram?
I just copied your photo
Oh, okay.
and then reposted it because I don't know how to repost your reels.
Oh.
Or not your reel, but your stories.
I think if you just push the send button, you can share it, but yeah. Hold on, let me just see. No, we don't have anyone.
Damn.
So I've been talking to the person that runs the M-Bomb Effect.
The M-Bomb Effect. Effect.
Yes, I've been talking to the head person there, Harold, I think his name is. And
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't listen to podcasts.
I've been talking to him and just being like, hey, what's some advice that you should give me and stuff like that. And he's been really nice. He was telling me that like I have a list of what I need for the podcast thing, and
That people can see on Amazon through an applicable clickable link.
Yeah.
In your anything, really?
Well,
Cool.
not-
I want to check it out.
well, no, it's not like that. It's like I screenshot everything and send it to him, and he said that it looks like a decent setup. That he's not really familiar with the camera we're gonna get.
Which is what?
The one you sent me.
Which is I don't remember what it was.
It's like the 3 cameras that I don't know. But anyways, it's just almost like a webcam, but it has a better quality to it. So.
No, we just get the new GoPros.
Yeah,
The Hero 11s, I think they're called, or 12s or 13 or something.
with GoPros though, they kind of have a fisheye look to it that I'm not.
It's okay.
I don't really like that. Yeah, and I only have one GoPro left. I sold.
Oh, you haven't sold all your stuff yet?
No, I have one GoPro left, and it's like the first GoPro ever is made, and I actually like that better than the ones that they have now. So.
I said nobody ever.
Yeah, I said nobody ever. So, yes, I sold everything that wise because I don't really use them as much anymore. I used to use them for, I would tape my cornhole games in the summer. And
But you can't play that in the winter.
yeah, I can't play it in the winter. And I got tomorrow, I got to clean up all the poop in the yard because the snow melted and it's just a poop field. So I gotta do that before I get written up from the park.
You just pick up the poop and you throw it at the headquarters.
Just throw it. Well, there's a fence right where. Just throw it over the fence. But yeah. So
Bristol Mountain's open.
yes, I actually was curious the other day and looked on their webcam.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what though? This week, coming up week, it's supposed to be in the 40s, 50s. So that's not good for snowmaking.
Well, as long as they can, the temperatures drop below freezing at night, they can still pump snow out at night. I wonder, so I think that they're still only open from 9 to 4 or whatever?
Yeah, they only
I wonder
have.
if they're, I wonder if there's, because how many different, tickets do they sell? Did they sell so they used to do an all-day pass, right?
Yep.
That's for open to close, and then they sell an 8-hour pass, and then a 4-hour pass. I wonder if they're selling the all-day pass that's from open to close, but which is goes more than an 8-hour ticket, and they're open for the 8 hours, and I just sure hope that they don't sell people the all-day passes because it's such a shisty move.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I bet you they do.
Well, they make their money basically by beginners, people that rent the equipment, that buy the lift ticket. That's how they make their money. They lose money if they sell season passes. So.
Well, it depends. One year when I was working there, my uncle, he would buy season tickets or season passes for him and his boy. And one year my uncle didn't even go once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because when I worked there...
you never worked there.
Yeah, I did. I was in the kitchen. Or not the kitchen, but I was like a busboy. I did that
You
for...
didn't work there when I worked there.
No, I worked there... I think it was before Burger King, so yeah, it was like the winter of 2006, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I worked there for a season, and I hated it. And you don't get you can get lift tickets when you were first year working there, and then you get a pass.
Yeah, that's not too bad, you know. All you got to do is just show your ID, like, hey, I'd like a lift ticket, please. Like, yeah, no problem. Here you go. Enjoy.
Yeah, so... But that's when I was, like, knew that skiing wasn't really going to be in the future for me.
You gave up like a chump.
Yeah. So... But, yeah.
So, I think I saw my bike today.
What? Really?
I'm not 100% sure. Saw this person walking a big wheel BMX bike across the way, and then he like went over to this hotel. I think he went over to this hotel because then I saw him like rendezvous with this chick, and he didn't have the bike. So I went over to the hotel to look around. I couldn't see it anywhere. Wasn't 100% sure it was mine, but you know.
Oh, man.
You never know. You never know.
If you get a new bike, you got to get the serial number on it.
Yeah.
Get it written down somewhere.
I may have had it. Like I had it, you know, so the warranty would be not void. I had it set up professionally from a bike shop, and I kept the receipt, but I don't think there's any thing about the serial number on it.
Yeah, but
On that receipt.
But probably knowing the criminal life, they would probably scrape that serial number off.
Yeah.
It's like Trailer Park Boys. Ricky's like, you got to get rid of the serial number on it.
So what else is good in the hood?
Not much.
No, nothing.
I was by myself at work all weekend.
How was it? Did you see any dead bodies?
No.
Oh.
No. I saw a person that I thought was Ricky, but it wasn't.
Who was it?
I don't know. It was just like a Ricky lookalike. So, But yeah, I was by myself this weekend. I didn't have help or anything like that, and I think.
So you're all trained. Are you all trained up?
Yeah, I'm all
100% qualified on picking up trash.
Yep,
Body parts.
Yeah, yep. It was my first weekend, and I asked my one of the supervisors. I was like, "How did I do?" And she was like, "You did awesome." And I was like, "Okay." But yeah, there were like I go in, I do. It usually takes me about probably until noon to get everything caught up. Because the person on the night shift.
The night shift before doesn't do anything.
Well, no one picked up the trash last night.
Damn, why not?
I don't know. I have no idea. So
will you tell your supervisor that, like, hey man, so why aren't the night shift picking up their trash?
she knew about it and she was pissed. So, but yeah, so I picked up, like, the room was like, the drop-off rooms were like filled. So
yeah.
That took me a while to catch up on that. And then did that, and I was done at like 1:20 today, and I asked if I could go home at 2, and they let me go home. Laura was watching the Wednesday show on Netflix, and it seems pretty interesting. She was about halfway through the series, and it looks pretty cool. I'm watching a show called Tulsa. What is it called?
Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, Tulsa something with Phyllis. It's really good. The first episode was really good. I'm going to watch it more tomorrow.
Yeah, we've just been watching Christmas stuff.
We at Thanks...
Because 'tis the season. 'Tis the season.
The kids, when they were over watching TV, I was like, let's watch Home Alone. I was like, and they're like, they watched it for like...
They're like, what's Home Alone?
Yeah.
This movie sucks. Like, you take that back, you little shit.
They watched about 15 minutes of it, and they didn't want anything to do with it. So then we had to turn it on to El Canto or whatever that.
Encanto?
Yeah, or Encanto. I don't know.
Encanto?
Yeah. They love that movie.
Of course they do. You know why?
Why?
Because they're Spanish.
Probably, yeah.
Or some kind of Spanish. They're Latin. That's why they love it.
Yeah.
Because, Disney's all about making up for all their wrongs. And, whatever. We watched the second Home Alone yesterday.
Yeah.
It was on TV, and we were watching it. We got about, 20 minutes in on TV. And Jess was like, this is on Netflix or on Disney Plus. I'm like, yeah, I know. And she's like, why don't you watch it? I'm like, fine, I will.
Yeah.
I already sitting through the commercials. So, put it on the Disney Plus. Fast forward to the part where I left off on the TV, and So have you seen the second one recently, or at all lately, or
is that the one
the
with
past couple of years?
It's
where he's in where he's in New York City.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I was just laughing hysterically at it. The part where I can't remember if it was I can't remember which part it was. If it was either the part where the hotel staff goes into the room after Kevin McAllister and he's playing that part from the movie,
mm-hmm.
or if it was the part when he recorded his uncle from the beginning of the movie in the shower and he's singing and he's like, "Get out of here, you little pervert! I'll slap you silly." I don't know if it was the part where he's catching the guy watching him in the shower.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was that part or if it was the other part, but I was laughing hysterically.
Yeah.
And then that brought me back to when I brought Jessica home before she was my lovely wife.
Mm-hmm.
I took her home to New York for Christmas one year, and Home Alone was on television, and it was the part. So this was the first movie where the pizza guy comes after he's home alone.
Mm-hmm.
And, Kevin McAllister is, doing the thing with the TV, and he's like, you got however many seconds
to get
before I pump your guts full of lead. But when that whole scene was playing, I was just laughing so hysterically.
Yeah.
It's good times.
I like the part where he's going through Buzz's room, and he finds the picture, and he's like, "Wolf" or something.
Yeah. It's like Buzz's girlfriend. Wolf.
But, yeah. So they watched about 15 minutes of it, the kids, and they didn't want anything to do with it. So, but, yeah, I
told them we should get some new nieces and nephews.
Now, have you watched the new Home Alone? The one with...
from a couple of years ago?
Yeah, that...
yeah.
They have some of the old cast from the Home Alone.
Yeah, I think just Buzz is in it.
Yeah, I think it's just Buzz, yeah. But I watched it. It wasn't that bad, but you could tell it's not as great as the original.
Yeah. I know that, the TV show with Jason Lee, My Name is Earl.
Yep.
So you know how his ex-wife is seeing that guy they call Crab Man?
Yeah.
So there's a Home Alone where he's in it as a bad guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's on the Disney Plus.
Oh, is it?
It's 3 or 4.
Oh, okay. I'll have to watch
Maybe
that.
4. I think there's 5 or 6 Home Alone movies.
Oh, I don't know. I know that they have Home Alone 1, 2, and 3.
There's Home Alone 1, 2, and 3.
Then there's that remake one that they did a couple years ago.
And I know that there's a 4th one.
Is there a 4th one?
There's either 5 or 6.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah. There's about 4 or 5 too many.
I was thinking about doing is okay, hold on. So they have this podcast where they watch movies, and they'll be like,
yes,
we'll start it from this so you guys can watch along. I was thinking about doing that with Home Alone with us, that we would watch it and we would be tell everyone to turn it to this point in the movie and follow along, and we would watch it in commentary, kind of do a commentary with it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea
Well, we wouldn't play the volume or whatnot.
because of the lag time.
No, I wouldn't. We would do it when you come back to New York.
Oh.
We would just sit down and set up a mic, and then just we would watch it. And yeah, the lag time probably wouldn't be a good idea if we did it today.
Yeah.
But
Because I mean, no, you know how it is when we're watching the football games.
oh, I know.
At the same time. Speaking of football games, did you watch the Bills game on Thanksgiving?
Did.
That was like, I bet your anxiety was just like through the roof, right?
Mm-hmm. You know what though? I was telling Laura this. I think I'm gonna forfeit the Patriots as my fan.
Did you hear that, Jess? Evan's given up on the Patriots.
So
Go sports team.
I don't know. What'd you say?
Go sports teams.
Oh, she said go sports teams. Yeah, so talking about sports teams, the Rangers played, I think it was like yesterday or the day before.
Mm-hmm.
They had a 3-0 lead going into the third period, and they ended up losing 4-3.
oh
I was like, oh my God, I am done with you guys.
yeah, it's not entertaining watching the Patriots anymore. Like it's so bad. It's such. They play the Bills on December 1st.
Oh man, are you excited for that?
Yeah, but you know what? The Bills are going to crush them because Mac Jones doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
I don't know who that is.
That's the quarterback of the
I only know who Josh Allen is.
Josh. And then Diggs, you know him on the Bills?
Yeah.
He's a really good football player. So, but yeah, everyone on the Patriots team is just garbage.
So have you heard the news?
About
Let me pull it up real quick. I wrote it down because it sucked. The Power Rangers.
oh yeah,
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
the Green Power Ranger, right?
Yeah.
He died. What was his name?
The actor's name is Jason David Frank. The character's name was Tommy Oliver.
Yeah, he committed suicide, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah,
Probably like something because of not getting along with the ex-wife and stuff, because that always happens. They get into some big kind of argument, and then one of them either one of them
gets murdered.
ends up getting murdered, or one of them kills themselves.
Yeah.
But it was weird because I think I sent it to you, that Power Rangers toy, right? I sent you a link on Amazon. Maybe I didn't send you one.
Oh yeah, you did. You did send me that.
I know. I sent it to my cousin Nathan and TJ, and my uncle Scott, because I'm in a group chat with them, like I've said millions of times on the show. And TJ was like, "I'm pretty sure I had that exact toy." And we were talking about the Power Rangers, for like most of the one day. And then a few days later, boom, the guy end up kills himself.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's weird when you talk about someone, and then like a couple days later, something happens to that person, and you didn't expect it. So it's a small world. So
it's not that small. There's 8 billion people in the world.
That is true.
And only like 1 million died of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So that's like not even a dent.
Yeah.
So were you a big fan of the Power Rangers growing up?
Yeah. I mean,
Who was your favorite Ranger?
I think it was either the blue or the red. Everyone picked the red one. I know that. And then they had like a newer one a couple years after I watched it as a
There's only one Power Rangers that matter, and that's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's the one that we grew up and watched every day after school.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to say I was obsessed. Some people might say that I was obsessed, but I don't know. I just remember in like the first grade, right? I had Mrs. Perry, and the teacher across the hallway was Mrs. Brown, I think, and there was a kid in that class who had like all the Power Ranger toys.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember what that kid's name was, because he didn't like stay in school with us. He eventually moved.
Yeah.
Just some rich kid had all the awesome Power Ranger toys.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember there was like a contest that they had that if you like mailed in like a postcard or something like that, you can win like a Power Ranger setup. So my mom got like a stack of postcards, and we put on the postcards a bunch of stamps, or like each one had a stamp on them, and then had our address on them. And my mom was like, "Well, we'll send 100 of them, and we'll see if we win." And we never won.
Yeah.
It was like back in the day, there was no like email or basically internet.
Yeah.
And so
Simpler times.
everything was done by snail mail. So my mom.
Snail mail. That's so funny.
So.
Yep.
But yep.
Yeah. If I ever like do like another gig or show or concert, whatever you want to call it, with my old bandmates, if like we do like a Halloween thing where we all dress up, I think it'd be funny to dress up as the Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, yeah.
And just play the theme song over and over and over again.
Laura's nephew loves the Power Rangers, but he likes the newer Power Rangers, like the.
Well, he doesn't know shit then.
Yeah,
Tell him that next time you see him, like, you don't know shit about the Power Rangers.
But I was like looking through all of them, and I'm like, I was going through YouTube and seeing if they had full episodes of the Power Rangers, and I found like the older ones that we watched when we were younger,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it on, and he's like, I don't want to watch this.
It's like, why not? This is awesome. It was on Netflix for a while.
Yeah. But yeah, he wanted to watch a YouTuber called Papa Jack.
I don't know who that is.
It's just like a bunch of like teenagers, like they're like, it says like 24 hours in a trampoline park, and they're like, it's so fake. They're like, we gotta wait until the security guard gets out of here, and then we're gonna party all night in the trailer or in a trampoline park.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
And so they're like, oh, and then what? The other thing too was funny. It was like, oh, we found this arcade card on the ground, and it has $100 on it. Let's play arcade games all night. But it was just the things that kids watch these days. It's
Yeah.
really ridiculous.
Yep. Speaking of ridiculous things, are people still doing that lip challenge thing where, you put your lips in like a cup, right? And you suck all the air out of the cup, and through the magic of science, your lips get all big.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen anything like that in a while, but
No, I was just wondering if people are still doing that.
yeah.
It's like I saw a thing about it on the Instagram Reels. It just is like, I don't want to say like a fail, but like the person's lips was just like some massive.
Yeah.
And then it got me thinking, I wonder if people still do that, or is it like these idiot kids are still doing like the Tide Pod challenge thing where they eat a Tide Pod?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
What are some of the things you hear about?
I mean, to tell you the truth, I try to stay off my phone. I don't like going through my phone when I'm at home. I kind of just.
You like doing it when you're at work? Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. So, no, I'll talk to you, and I try to stay off my phone.
Yeah, I'm bad with it. I'm bad. I just I'm on it so much.
Yeah.
But speaking of the TikToks and Instagram Reels and all that stuff. So when we were at the Thanksgiving, one of the kids, his name is Brody. He's 10 or 11 or 12 or something. I don't really know how old he is. He's a little kid. He was like, "Mom, do we have any yeast?" Because he has no idea what yeast is. All right. She's like, "No, we don't have any yeast. What the hell do you need yeast for?" It's like, "Oh, something on TikTok."
Oh.
And then I don't know what the challenge is, but then he went and he asked his older brother, who's how old is he? 15 or 14 or 13? I don't know how old the kid is. He's in high school. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Trey, do we have any yeast?" And he's probably he's like, "I have no idea what yeast is." So I told him, just go get some bread, or Go get some from the bottle, the bottom of the wine bottle. But anyway, so he was like, later, I don't know, he had a bottle full of, I don't know what he had the bottle full of, but it was like, it looked like it was full of like tiny little bubbles from soap,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And he's like spraying it on stuff, so I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
Apparently there's something with yeast on the TikTok.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. But, what was I going to say? Do you want to play a game?
Speaking of games, actually, so you know how you're telling me how you're like challenging those people to that smart thing, the smart challenge.
What?
You know, you're talking to me about you want to challenge.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
these
if you're...
people to
If you're...
who's smarter than whatever.
Yeah.
I have something that we could do for it.
Oh, yeah?
We were talking like, we were talking about maps at something, and it's like we should try to name all the states on the map. So like you have a picture of the United States map without the names, and you have to name them all.
Yeah. So I was thinking about that, and I bought a Wii a long time ago off Facebook Market, and they have on the Wii, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking we can get the M-Bomb effect over, and we can maybe team up and be like the M-Bomb effect versus the Bogart Podcast.
Well, that's not fair, isn't there like 6 of them?
Well, yeah, but we would probably only have like 2 of them play, and then 2 of us play. And
There's only 2 of us.
well, I mean, if
And there's like 6 of them.
yeah, so I mean, but we'll see down the road. That it was just I think that would be pretty cool if we did that. So,
Yeah.
but let's play a game and then we'll wrap up the show.
Okay.
Hold on, give me like 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, you're trying to figure out that.
Yep.
So another thing for you. Have you seen that thing about microwaves, where you hold down the 2 for like an extended period of times and it beeps, and then like the microwave doesn't make any noise except for when it's running, right?
Oh no, I never knew that.
So like the sound is muted when you press the buttons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it totally works. I tried it, and it works.
Yeah.
But you haven't seen it, so
No, I haven't seen
guess-
it, but
it's just a little life hack.
you press down the 2 and then it doesn't make any noises.
So like you press the 2 until it beeps, right?
Uh-huh.
And then it won't make any noise except for when it's
Running.
running. Like you hit however many time and then you hit start and then it does its microwaving and then it won't beep when it's done because it's muted. And then you press the buttons, it won't beep. And then you press and hold the 2 again until it beeps and then it'll come back. It's pretty snazzy.
We have the microwave where you use the knob, like you twist it, and then it sets the
God,
time.
what is this? 1997?
I don't know. So, anyways, all right. You want to play a
right.
game of Would You Rather?
Sure.
We haven't done this in a while. Would you rather?
Stick your wiener in a meat grinder or
No, okay. So, would you rather watch a movie along Seth Rogen or watch a concert along with Ed Sheeran?
Oh man.
I already know what I would pick.
I think I will.
I already know. I would pick Seth Rogen for sure.
Well, if you're gonna pick something, I'm gonna pick the other one.
Okay. All right. Would you rather have a 6-pack of abs or drink a 6-pack whenever you want?
6-pack of what? I mean, I already do drink a 6-pack whenever I want, which is never. Oh man, this is tough. I don't know. I mean, dad bods are in, so I guess I would just go with a 6-pack
Yeah.
whenever I want.
So a long time ago, my buddy worked at the Genesee Brewery.
Who's that?
Ryan Stanley.
Oh, okay.
He worked at the Genesee Brewery, and he at his apartment would have stacks of cases of beer that they gave him. Like, it would be, like, not defected, but they would have...
Yeah, you get a case every payday.
Yeah. So he would have, like, a case of beer. Like, it was literally the entrance of his apartment was just cases of beer. And I was like, so we never ran out of beer. But, yeah.
That's the dream. That's the dream. And he probably worked for him when they didn't have all the awesome stuff going on.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it was a while ago.
Does he still work there?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in years. So, okay. So, would you rather be able to talk to animals or be able to talk to your favorite celebrity?
Oh, I thought it was going to be talk to women. Talk to my favorite celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would want to talk to animals because I can ask Lusky and Maddie to stop pooping in the spare bedroom.
Would you ask them to stop pooping, or would you forcibly tell them to stop pooping?
Probably both. So, last one and we'll wrap up the show.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. Okay, so would you rather have a giant unibrow or have a full back of hair?
Oh, God. God. I would rather have neither of those things, but I would guess I'd have to take the unibrow.
Yeah, I would take the back because you...
Why? Because you already have a hairy back.
Yeah. And so you wear clothes and it covers it up, but the unibrow, you can't cover that up.
Yeah, but I don't like to... I like to go shirtless a lot.
Oh, okay.
And plus, body hair is gross.
Yeah.
And it's like, luckily, I never, remember, everybody's going through puberty in middle school, right? And everyone's starting to grow unibrows and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you could tell, some people pluck them, right? I left mine alone, right? And it didn't, really grow a unibrow.
Yeah. I was going to tell you a story, but I don't know if... It's kind of embarrassing.
Just tell it.
Okay, so anyways, this is funny how you say we used to shave everything when we were younger. Well, I remember there was this girl in our math class, Stephanie something. I don't remember her last name. So she invited me to go to the mall. And I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to... I don't even know why I did this, but I shaved my butt thinking that, something was going to happen or... I don't know. I don't remember. So I remember doing that, and I cut myself so many times doing it. So then when we were walking through the mall, I was, trying to avoid people and, itching my butt. But, yeah... I don't know why I did that. I think it was just because I didn't want her to think I had butt hair. So
yeah, because you're gonna have something happen.
Yeah,
that's funny.
So
when my oldest sister got married to her current husband John, so I went to his bachelor party, right? I can't remember. It was I can't remember if it was after the night's activities or before, but I was changing. And one of the guys, he's like, where's all your body hair?
Oh.
And I'm like, I don't have any.
Yeah.
I didn't have chest hair.
Yeah.
Or any belly hair or any facial hair.
Yeah.
And it's just, it was 22 or 23 at the time when they, I don't know how old, I don't remember how old I was. I know I was old enough to party. I know that.
Yeah.
I think it was 23, but yeah. Now I have some belly hair and some chest hair, right here in the center.
Yeah.
And it's spreading, and I have nipple hair, and it's spreading out.
Yeah,
Luckily I don't have any back hair.
Yeah, I have hair everywhere, so I mean.
Yeah.
I used to nair my chest, and that was now it's like a forest on my chest because I used to nair it and it would go back thicker and thicker and thicker. So yeah, it's everywhere. I just stopped. I was like, you know what? No point of fucking doing it anymore. So
yeah.
All right. Well,
And know where you don't have hair? On the top of your head.
yeah, that's gone. That's it. It said see ya. So, well, that's the Bogart podcast this week.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do we have any emails?
No, I looked. We don't.
Oh,
So.
damn. What's up with these people?
Yeah. So, call on the show sometime.
As always, call into the show.
Blah, 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 blah,
Whatever
blah.
the telephone number is. Email thebogartpodcast.com. You can find us all on all streaming platforms. And, Evan, how much dick do you suck?
I don't suck any. Until next time, we'll see you on the other side. This has been a Beer Pirate Radio production.